One of the big trends we've seen is with our existing customers, and what they're doing is they're doing more all those live content. They either do it in broadcasting them everywhere, or doing video on demand. So when everybody talk about this is all part of the converging, basically TV and online convergence. When everybody talk about this, and the first thing they mention is, it's all about TV. So it's all about TV experience. It's no longer differentiating whether you, basically distribute your content online or on iPhone or, iPad type of device. It's about, viewing like a TV. And that's what we see, one of the big trend. When talking about technology challenge, and everybody know that it's not as easy just saying it's like your big screen TV, which means that FreeWheel have to work with all of those vendors much more on a much more closely situation. For example, we have to work with our customers, transcoding vendors, to understand the content, because we have to effectively stitch all those dynamic ads into the live content, so that the end user can have an experience. It's no longer just a pre-roll, and we stitch mid-roll and post-roll into the content. It broadcasts just like TV, and delivering the seamless end user experience on that front. So that's one of our challenge, because we take all those complexity away. We work with vendors of our customer to actually make that happen. If it's not done right, for example, if we understood the content wrong, it will crush your player, and that's not acceptable. When you talk about, just like a TV, we have to make sure there are enough capacity reserved in our system to be able to deliver all those broadcasting, content online, or everywhere, smoothly, basically there's without a problem to, the end user, right? And you don't want to see buffering, because in TV environment, it doesn't happen that way. You want to see, from your content smoothly go into the advertisement and come back and resume. You don't want to see a black screen, be showing up, So those are the things that we work really closely. We make sure we reserve enough capacity, okay, to be able to serve all those streams simultaneously. Therefore, our end user, our customers' end user have a very good experience. They can keep on coming back to all those devices and then start reviewing all those, content. Therefore, helping the whole ecosystem. It really make that, it's all about TV become true. So that's a great thing about us. In the past, the dynamic delivering of the ad, is different in a way that actually what it underlying happens is stop your video stream and then switch to delivering ad. And after that, you switch back to your video stream. So what happened is, in a lot of cases, for example, in iPhone, it does not allow user doing that. That's why you see most of the part when people saying we're delivering ad for the content, it really just happened for pre-roll. Because from user experience perspective, you hit a play, you see an ad. When it comes back to the video, you have to hit play again. Okay. Otherwise, it does not automatically go into the video content. So that's stopping a lot of our customers to actually adding, for example, mid-roll into the content, because they don't want to have that bad user experience. Okay. And then with the dynamic stitching on the stream stitching front, what we enable is, from the user perspective, they hit a play, and then the content start to play. When it time for the ad, it will just just like a TV, and basically will go into the ad. When the advertisement finish playing, it's actually going to switch back to the content. And this is all happen from the device perspective. It's like a single stream. What we can do is actually combining the internet experience or highly targeted advertisement, therefore can produce better result for the advertisers. Combining that with the traditional TV, which basically smooth user experience, and there's no interruptions, and therefore you can enjoy the content. At the same time, you can get the benefit from the advertiser perspective. And then going into next year, for our customers, we're even seeing a trend to actually make this even better experience, not only from the user perspective and also from the advertiser perspective. We not only deliver an ad, we also can measure and can do certain type of interaction. We understand how many users actually click on those. We also understand, the metrics, the IAB metrics. For example, is there like that many users actually finished watching the advertisement or things like that. So looking forward for next year, since we've seen so much demand this year now, and for next year we're just going to add more and more, like a function and capability to that. I'm sure it will help our customer more, therefore help FreeWheel more.